Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Lions franchise here on Madden 20. We got a long one today. I usually do not make episodes ever this long. I think this actually might be the longest episode that I've had on my channel since I've started, I think, and there's a lot in this video, so you don't want to miss it. Don't get used to long videos like this, but there's a lot in this video to unpack, and you definitely do not want to miss any action in this episode. And I just want to talk quick about just everything, development, just our players, our coaches, everything. So we are going to upgrade our our coach XP here, and we are going to upgrade that increased XP that we get every week. So I'm gonna get that package to get some more XP. And first, we're going up against the Cowboys. Now, they are 4-5 on the season. Ezekiel Elliott, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Byron Jones, all superstar X factors. And I didn't expect Byron Jones to be that. I mean, he's elite, but I didn't think that he would be up there that quick. But let's get into the action. This is the Lions versus the Cowboys, who they play every single season, I believe. And this time the Lions are at home. So here comes Dak Prescott out onto the field. 5 wide receiver set, throwing out to the left side. He's got his man Randall Cobb in the first season with the Cowboys for a gain of 6. Here is Zeke getting up the middle. He's getting to about the 1-yard line. And now they got it to a 3rd and inches. Here's a screen pass out to the right side. He's got his favorite target, Amari Cooper. How are they going to pay all 3 of these guys? Dak Prescott, Zeke, and Amari Cooper. How are they going to pay all 3 of these guys? I mean, it's going to be a big challenge for them, and then they got to eventually pay for Jalen Smith and as well as Leighton Vander Esch, who's still a couple years down the road, but you never know. So now back on offense. Here's a throw across the middle. Here is Marvin Jones coughing it up. And I've just seen too many fumbles. And I followed your guys' advice by turning up the fumble. So the higher the fumble rating, the less likely you are to fumble. And it's at 60 right now. And I just fumbled that one. So I tried it on 10 as well to see if it worked the other way. And last game, I fumbled just as much. So I don't know what's up with this fumble slider. I don't know if it's really changing anything right now. But you can just see we're fumbling way too much. But right away, Dallas, they're getting after it. There's DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack that time while we're in the red zone, and we settle for 3 points. So here comes Dak inside the red zone once again. He's going to scramble out to the left side, and he's got a touchdown on a 2nd and goal, and we decide to play the moments in this game, and that's something that I do want to do just a little bit here in this franchise because I do want to get through multiple seasons. I'm not going to play every single game. It's just going to take entirely too long. So here to end the first half, here's a deep shot, and look at this. We are down 28-3 at half, and it gets way worse. Look at them. They're going up 38-3. Our team without our control seems to just crumble right now, at least against the Cowboys. As Stafford drops back to pass and throws the ball deep over the middle of the field. That one is almost picked off and deflected. As now we're at about the 22-yard line. We do get the first down. Here is Stafford pump faking, and we get sacked that time by Al Woods. And wow, this defense is just amazing right now. Here they are sending some pressure. Here's a throw across the middle, though. That's Jermaine Kearse, and that's a first down for him. So now 3rd and inches. Here's a quick throw across the middle. Jesse James is there, but the throw is just too high. If that would have been on target, that's a touchdown probably. So now at about the 9-yard line, Stafford throws to the left side. He's got Marvin Jones, but not getting to the goal line that time as they get us to a 3rd and goal. Here is Stafford scrambling out to the right. He's going to get rid of it, and that's going to be incomplete. We had a small window to throw to Hockenson, and we end up settling for the field goal, but Dallas just keeps putting it on us. It's 48-6 as here is DeMarcus Lawrence getting in for his 2nd sack, bringing it to a 3rd and long, 3rd and 23 to be exact. A minute left here in this game. Deep shot to the right side, and it's going to be tipped by Leighton Vander Esch, and here we go. Down 48-6. I mean, man, we tried, and here's a throw across the middle, and look at that throw. I mean, that is just terrible. Matt Stafford does not have a good game at all. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns for him. less than 50% of his passes were completed. And that's just a messy game from both our offense and our defense, as we couldn't do anything. Throwing the ball, running the ball. Marvin Jones had a good game. But besides that, I mean, that was pretty much it. And DeMarcus Lawrence on the defensive side, he gets 2 sacks for the Cowboys. And Big Play Slay actually did get an interception in this game. But besides that, I mean, not many bright points at all. So I do just want to evaluate our team. All the guys that are on 1-year contracts, this is who they are. I'd say the one guy that we probably do want to re-sign is probably A'Shawn Robinson. And I just like guys that are kind of undrafted and kind of grind to make the team. So I'm considering Mike Ford as well. He's a guy that went undrafted. I forgot the school he went to. Maybe it was Central Arkansas or something like that. You Lions fans definitely know. But I'm a Broncos fan, so I admire these undrafted guys. Like Chris Harris Jr. was undrafted, and he's kind of worked his way up to being one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And speaking of the devil, here's Mike Ford with a upgrade after the game. I actually want to develop him a little bit more. I have him and Oruwariye as kind of the younger corners on this team, and I really like Mike Ford. When he gets into the game, he really makes plays. He doesn't have great attributes. You can see here, 72 man, 68 zone. That's definitely not impressive at all, but I think he's a kind of a candidate to develop here on this defense. So Mike Daniels does get an upgrade, and that upgrade actually pushes him to number 4 in the league for defensive ends. And I don't know, Mike Daniels definitely has made an impact this season, but is it worth re-signing him? I don't know. He's 30 years old. He's going to be over 30 years old probably coming in the next season. And I have Deshaun Hand. I also have Romeo Okwara. And I also have A'Shawn Robinson, who can all play the defensive line pretty well, along with Trey Flowers and Snacks Harrison. I mean, we're just loaded on the defensive line. So we'll have to think about that going into next season and what we're going to do. So we are going up against the Redskins, who, look at this NFC East. That was a 5-4 Redskins team, and in first place is a 5-4 Giants team. I mean, who would have thought at the beginning of the season that the Eagles would be 3-7, and also the Giants would be on top of the division? Nobody would have said that. But that's Madden for you, I guess. So going up against the Redskins, man, I kind of compare them to the Lions. I mean, they're that team that you never know how good they're going to be each year. They could be that middle of the pack team, or they can be that surprise team. Because remember last year, before Alex Smith got hurt, they were actually, 6-0? Were they 6-0 or 5-1? I believe they were 6-0, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they were really good before Alex Smith went down. And Alex Smith is healthy in this game, so we will get to see him. But I'm excited to see what the Redskins will do. Will they start Dwayne Haskins? Please don't start Case Keenum. I'm a Broncos fan. I know all about Case Keenum, and it's a nightmare. I think he just caught lightning in a bottle for the Vikings, and that kind of propelled him to be a $17 million quarterback, as he's going to be on Washington this season. So out comes Matt Stafford here in this doubleheader. 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 3,000 yards. Here we go. Can we get the victory on the road versus this tough Washington defense? Here's a quick throw across the middle to start us out, and that's going to be tipped that time by Landon Collins. And that brings us to a 3rd and 9 from the 26. Throw to the right side. That's TJ Hockenson, and he's holding on to that one. That's a first down by the rookie. So now at about the 40-yard line, this time Kerryon Johnson trying to get some ground going on this ground game. And, this defensive line is really, really good. Ryan Kerrigan, Deron Payne, all these guys up front, they're really good. But on a 3rd and 11, here's a throw to the right side. Marvin Jones having himself a terrific year. That's a first down. So now at about the 47, here's a stretch play to the right side. Kerryon gets a lot of room. He gets pushed out of bounds by Nicholson on that one. And Monte Nicholson pushes him out, but that's a gain of about 20. So now 1st and 10. Here's Hockenson again. Quick throw across the middle. That's a catch. And now we get to about the 10-yard line. We're moving the ball pretty well on this first drive. Here's a stretch play. No, it's an RPO. Touchdown. Marvin Jones gets in. And that's another touchdown added to his resume this season. He's had a spectacular year for us, and he's been that speed guy, and we take the 7-0 lead. So that brings out Alex Smith. 16 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 2,300 yards. As you remember, he's more of a game manager. But Alex Smith, I don't know, man. If he wasn't drafted number 1, I would say he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks, I think, in all of football. Because, I mean, that number 1 draft pick definitely does hurt him a little bit just because, you expect him to be playing like a number 1 draft pick, kind of like how Aaron Rodgers is. They kind of give, that whole Alex Smith went over Aaron Rodgers thing. I don't know. Alex Smith is pretty good to me, and he's had a pretty good career. I mean, definitely not a Super Bowl winning one, but I think he's pretty good. You give him the right defense, the right situation, I think he can win one. But hopefully he recovers well. So back to the game. Here is Chris Thompson breaking free, and that's a big gain for him. That's like a gain of 25. So now 2nd and 5. Alex Smith throws to the corner of the end zone. He's got Paul Richardson. Keeps both feet in bounds for the touchdown. And Washington puts together a great drive, and they tie this game up at 7 apiece. So here's Matt Stafford backing onto the field, throwing it across to the right side. That's almost picked off, throwing to the trailing slant on that one, and it's almost picked. So now 3rd and 10 at about the 25-yard line. This time Stafford going to throw the ball deep. He's got T.J. Hockenson downfield, and he can run. He's got a big gain, and that's about a gain of 50 yards on that one and a first down. So now at the 23-yard line, throw across the middle. Kerryon puts a move on the defender, gets upfield, and another first down for this Lions offense. So now at about the 13-yard line, this time C.J. Anderson gets the handoff. He's getting in, touchdown. And that's the same exact play we scored on before, but we threw it to the slant. This time we don't, and we hand it off. It's a touchdown, 14-7. So now here comes Washington back out onto the field. Alex Smith put together a good first drive. Throw to the left side. He's got Paul Richardson, who's off to the races. He makes 2 men miss, and nobody is catching Paul Richardson in open field. He's got speed for days. That's a touchdown from the Colorado product that time. And wow, take a look. He just turns the corner, and he's going to be gone. It's 14-14 just in a blink of an eye. So now here comes Stafford back out onto the field. Throws across the middle. Jesse James puts it on the turf, and Landon Collins hits him hard. And that's going to be a turnover. Another fumble here in Madden. What can I say? I don't know what it is. You guys tell me. What are you guys using for your fumble slider? Because we are fumbling entirely too much. So now Washington takes back over here at about the 25-yard line. Throw to the right side. He's got his man Allen Hurns as he gets about a 20-yard gain, and that is a first down inside the 10-yard line. So now 2nd and goal. AP all day's in for the touchdown, and Washington takes the 7-point lead as pretty much everybody scored on every drive except for that fumble last one, as it's 21-14 still in the first quarter. So here is Marvin Jones with a catch across the middle. He's got a gain of 25 and a first down for him. So now 1st and 10, handoff, Kerryon to the left side. He's got a lot of room, dragging his defender, and he picks up about a gain of 10. So now a 2nd and 1 at about the 42-yard line to start the second quarter. Play action fake, going out to the right side, buying some time, throws it deep. It's Marvin Jones in the end zone. His 2nd touchdown grab of the game. And Marvin Jones just showing out here in this game. He's over 100 yards already with that catch. Pinpoint accuracy from Stafford. And wow, it's 21-21 at the start of the second quarter. So here is Alex Smith back out onto the field, throwing the ball to the flats. That's Jordan Reed. He's taking a big hit from Rashawn Melvin on that one as they get it to a 3rd and 3 at about the 32 from the shotgun. 4 wide receivers out there. Alex Smith under pressure. He throws the ball deep, and that's out of bounds. Trying to find Paul Richardson on that one, but just threw it away, and it's a punt. So now we finally get a turnover, or a punt we need. Here is Jermaine Kearse to the left side, and that's a catch. He falls down for a 15-yard gain. So at about the 42-yard line, this time Amendola gets the handoff, and wow, he fumbles. Good thing T.J. Hockenson is there. I don't know, man. These fumbles are just getting out of hand. So at the 44, this time, 3rd and 6. Here's a throw to the right side, and we finally get helped out by the CPU. That was an animation glitch that time. Kind of helping us out, but it's a first down. I'll take it. So now, 2nd and 10. Stafford throws to the right side. That's TJ. He's got a first down on that one. Gain of about 10. So now, at about the 36, 6 minutes left here in the first half. Handoff right up the middle. There's Kerryon, a big hole, and that is a first down. Gain of 13 yards. So now at about the 23, play action fake. This time throw to left side. That's Kenny Golladay getting going in this one as he's been quiet up in this first half, and he gets it to about the 15-yard line. So now 2nd and 1. Stafford trying to roll out. He's going to be sacked. Ryan Kerrigan has been playing contain this whole first half, and he finally gets in. That's 10.5 sacks for him on the season. So now Stafford, 3rd and 13, trying to get rid of it. It's the rookie, Montez Sweat. And I never even noticed this, but Montez Sweat has 90 speed in this game. He is just a blazer off of the edge. So now at about the 11-yard line, a minute left here in this game. Here are the Redskins trying to get some points on the board after our field goal. And they do get into field goal range. And we actually call a timeout to try to give us some time to go down the field. 30 seconds left, see what we can do. So this game is tied now, 24-24. Here is Stafford trying to get rid of the ball. I believe that was Deron Payne on the sack as they call a timeout now. 3rd and 21, just trying to get some yardage back. Here's a throw across the middle. It's severely overthrown. That's picked by Quentin Dunbar, number 23, and they take it back to the 46-yard line. Man, that was a terrible throw by Stafford. And now they take back over at the 46, 19 seconds left and 1 timeout. Dump off pass. Jordan Reed across the middle. He gets to about the 30-yard line. And now in the NFL, that's field goal range. So they will kick the long field goal. And, man, we could have just ran out the ball. But Washington capitalizes and gets on the board. And they take the 3-point lead going into halftime. This has been one hell of a first half shootout. I can't wait to see what the second half has in store. So now to start the second half, Alex Smith, he's been playing pretty good football. Now at the 31, throw across the middle. It's picked off. Tavon Wilson starts out the second half with an interception and, wow, sets us up with good field position, maybe making up for that interception at the end of the first half for us. And Tavon Wilson, the veteran, maybe he's the guy we should be considering to give a new contract to, because that was a decent player at that point. And wow, turned the ball over. And Alex Smith doesn't do that often. So now at about the 20-yard line, this time Stafford throws across the middle. He's got Marvin Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Man, are there any words for the season that this guy is having? Him and TJ Hockenson will probably go over 1,000 yards. And wow, he is having himself a monster season. So here's Alex Smith backing on the next drive. Down by 4 now. Getting sacked. That's Romeo Okwara, one of the defensive linemen I talked about developing in this series in the beginning and earlier in this episode. He gets in for a sack. So now a 3rd and 24. Dump off pass. This time Chris Thompson gets out of bounds. Had to prevent him from going on inside, and he runs out of bounds, and we get them to punt the ball away. So now to go have a chance to go up 2 scores. Here's a throw across the middle. Kenny Golladay, he's got it. First down. So now at about the 44-yard line, 2 tight ends out to the right side. Here's a deep shot down the field. We got Golladay one-on-one. It's tipped and picked off by Landon Collins. What a great play that time by their defensive back, tipping it to Collins. Wait, was that Montez Sweat in coverage? Keeping up with it? Oh, my goodness. I need to watch that back. Let me know if that was Montez Sweat with 90 speed keeping up with Golladay. I did not notice that earlier until just now. But now they get it inside the 5-yard line. There is Adrian Peterson. He can't get away, and they have to punt the ball away, and they end up giving us pretty good field position on the next drive. But then C.J. Anderson gets stopped on the first down carry. 3rd and 8. Throw to the left side. That's almost picked off. We may have had an open tight end right over the middle of the field right there. We decided to go for the first down marker, and it ends up being a mistake, but we do settle for 3 points. On the next drive, here's a throw to the right side. It's picked off again. Tavon Wilson, the veteran. Wow, Tavon Wilson's 29 years old. We really need to consider re-signing him because all he does is make plays on this defense, and that was an easy, simple cover too. And I don't know, Alex Smith just didn't recognize the coverage. So now we take back over. Here's Kerryon Johnson trying to get going on the ground, but this defensive line is really tough to run against. So here's Kerryon Johnson, 3rd and 13, throwing out to the flats, and he cannot break away from Landon Collins, and that's going to be a punt. So now we move into the 4th quarter. Put your 4s up. Here's a throw to the left side. Here is Chris Thompson. Breaks a tackle. Breaks away from another one. Breaks away from another one. But he eventually gets brought down. Chris Thompson, he's got some elusiveness. Kind of what I've been hoping for Ty Johnson, but Ty Johnson just isn't good enough to get on the field. Here's a throw across the middle. Paul Richardson breaks away from 2 tacklers and gets brought down from Big Play Slay. So now at about the 32-yard line, 3 wide receivers out there and a tight end. Alex Smith throws to the end zone. It's going to be incomplete, but Big Play Slay was holding on to Josh Doxson. He got beat one-on-one deep, and now they are inside the 5 after that penalty. Alex Smith throws to the back of the end zone. It's going to be Jordan Reed, touchdown, and he's there to tie this game up at 34 apiece here, 8 minutes left in this game. So here comes Stafford back out onto the field, throwing the ball across the middle. That's actually going to be dropped by Marvin Jones. As wow, Bostic on the hit. And we had to punt the ball right back to Washington as they come out onto the field pretty hot. So here's Alex Smith throwing to the right side. He's got Jordan Reed, and Darius Slay goes for the play on that one. And he should have maybe tried to break that one up instead of trying to make that big play on that one, and it gives up a big gain. So here's Paul Richardson with the catch on the left side. He gets pushed out of bounds by Melvin, bringing it to a 3rd and 1. Alex Smith throws to the right side. That's going to be knocked away from Allen Hurns. Nice play. That's what he should have done last time, but I'll take it right there. And we do get the Redskins to settle for the field goal. So now we're down 3 here. 5 minutes left in this game. So Stafford, under center, throws to the right side. He's got Danny Amendola, picks up a block from Kenny Galladay and gets upfield. That's a big gain of about 30 on that one, and a first down for the slot receiver. So now at about the 20-yard line, this time Stafford facing a blitz, throws across the middle. It's going to be caught in traffic. Danny Amendola, a first down for him as he gets it to about the 7-yard line. So now 2 minutes left here in this game. Handoff to the left side. CJ, he's got some room. He's got speed too. He throws a stiff arm. He's in. Touchdown. And CJ may have just scored the game-winning touchdown if we can come up with a stop. And we take the 4-point lead here in the 4th quarter. So 2 minutes left in this game. On the first play, here is a throw to the left side, and Melvin gets beat by Paul Richardson to the sideline for a big first down. On the next play, Josh Doxson across the middle. He's got a gain of 15 as Washington continues to move this ball. So they're hurrying up to the line. Here's the throw across the middle. Once again, Doxson breaks out of 2 tackles, gets upfield, and gets taken down from behind from the horse collar. So wow, now they are inside the 10-yard line after that penalty. So here's Alex Smith throwing to the right side. He's got Chris Thompson out of the backfield, and that's going to be about a gain of 2. He almost slipped out of that and got into the end zone. So 3rd and 2, throw to the middle of the field. He's got Allen Hurns. Touchdown Redskins. And wow, now they have the 3-point lead here with 25 seconds left here in this game. So we do have all 3 timeouts left. Here is Stafford, first throw up the middle of the field. He's got TJ Hockenson, a big time throw by the veteran Stafford, and he completes it to the rookie. So now 15 seconds left. Here's a throw to the left side. There's Amendola getting out of bounds to about the 26. We have 2 timeouts. We have about enough time for maybe 2 plays. So now 11 seconds left at the 26. Here is Stafford rolling out to the left, throws across the middle. He's got Marvin Jones. He's got to get down. We called the timeout just in time here with 1 second left. And here comes Prater onto the field. He's going to tie this game up. And this one is going into overtime, 44 apiece. So here we go out for the coin flip, and we do end up losing the coin flip. So the Redskins will start out with the ball. So you can see it's dead even, 466 yards to 460 yards of total offense for both teams, as here's a quick throw across the middle, and that is a completion that time to Sprinkle. So now 2nd and 4 at about the 34-yard line. 5 wide, throw to the right side. It's picked off. Tavon Wilson, he's going to take it back, and that is ball game. Tavon Wilson, his 3rd interception of the season, and none bigger than this one. A walk-off interception returned to the house on the road versus a tough Washington team, and that's game. Wow, no words can be said here. Tavon Wilson may have just secured his contract for next season and beyond as he wins this one for your Lions. What a game. 50-44, 413 yards passing for the Redskins and 405 for us. Stafford does his thing. He turns the ball over, but Alex Smith turns the ball over when it mattered the most. And wow, what a game from start to finish. That was a lot of fun. Paul Richardson went nuts. 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, but so did Marvin Jones. 132 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, what a game from those 2 wide receivers. But the player of the game was Tavon Wilson Sr. out of Illinois, his 7th year in the league. What a huge game from the veteran, and it pays off because he did get NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and even Marvin Jones got Offensive Player of the Week as he had 6 receptions, 132 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And looking on the AFC side, Le'Veon Bell went nuts as well. 17 carries, 185 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So this win does put us still and keeps us there at the top of the NFC North, as we have a few games left here in the season. We play the Packers, Bears, and Vikings one more time, and it's going to be a lot of fun coming down the stretch. So that's going to do it here in this episode. Let me know what you guys think of this Lions team. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.